Shawn, as far as this team goes, obviously you know what the Komets are all about, season in, season out. What are some of the things that you take away from last year that you guys can apply this year that can take you, that next step when it comes to the postseason?
I really think a lot of it has to do with just the mental side of the game. The past couple of years I've been here, we've had such a good team, skill-wise, leadership. We had a little bit of everything as we do this year. But when we came to playoff time, we got a little down on ourselves when things didn't go right, maybe a little negative, and that's just one thing we need to focus on this year is just keeping it positive and controlling only what we can.
When you take a look at this group of four, as you have yourself, you've got Haji, you've got Jamie, you've got Garrett, guys who have had success in the regular season, guys who have had a lot of success in the postseason as well. When you look at this forward group collectively, do you feel like you guys need to set the tone, and if so, what is kind of the message that you're sending to some of these younger guys?
Yeah, obviously coming into training camp, I think everyone looks for the older guys, the leaders, to set the tone for sure, and that's something we've been around long enough to realize we have to do. And it's great though, obviously having as many returning guys, and especially veterans, guys who've won championships and played a bunch of different places, have that experience, and putting all that together obviously only makes for one strong team. So we're looking forward to getting on the ice today and setting that tone.
Speed is obviously, one of the big things in the ECHL, one of the most pertinent things. But Gary and the Frankies have both mentioned that this team, they both feel like has a lot of depth to it. I know you haven't gotten on the ice as a team yet, but do you feel like, looking up and down this roster, maybe some informal skates with these guys, that depth is going to be one of the bigger strengths of this team relative to years past?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a couple skates here just with the guys who were able to be in town, and wasn't too many, but just, I think me and Shafts talked one day at practice, and we were like, wow, our guys look good. So that's obviously something to look forward to, and you see how many guys return to this team. I wouldn't doubt that we have the most returning guys out of any roster in the league, and that speaks volumes to obviously how we get taken care of here, and obviously is only going to help us in training camp and to the playoffs.
Does that allow you guys to, gel, be a cohesive unit a little bit earlier maybe than some other teams, and then how can that help you in the long term when you're not trying to sort things out a month or two into the season?
Yeah, no, it's great. We're obviously all real close here. We were the last couple of years, and nothing's changed really. I think it makes it easy, especially for guys coming in their first time in training camp, and you're a little bit nervous sometimes. You're not buddies with all the guys yet, and sometimes it can throw you off your game, but that's not the type of atmosphere we have here. We're not cliques per se. Everyone does everything as a team no matter what we do around town, and it makes it for a lot more fun that way, and obviously we're able to compete at a higher level because you can trust the guys around you because you know them.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's all set. Just looking forward to having a good season.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
Not a problem. Thank you.